Traveling in a caravan, January 17th, 2021. I'm traveling with my family in a small tour group. Each vehicle we get in together is always larger. The most time spent so far has been in an RV with a caravan. Spending the night in a Walmart parking lot is the norm. In the first parking lot, I have a dream. We leave the driver's company and go to bed, where I dream that dreams are the afterlife. While I'm dreaming, I'm in the afterlife, the only afterlife I'll ever have. I reserve a special file in my computer. Inside this file is a Blender animation of a yellow piece of paper floating in an empty room with parchment for walls. There are more Blender files in the file as well, but I never get around to opening them. All through this journey, I have been writing down my dreams on this piece of paper. I use my Samsung S21 Ultra to zoom in on the paper, but the camera can't focus well enough to see the tiny words typed in 1-point font. The paper isn't properly illuminated, as well as warped, distended, and waving in a slow breeze. I try to select and copy all the text into a text editor, but I can't select the text. The tour group comes to know me as the person that must use the bathroom before leaving the RV. My mother would also need to use the bathroom. However, I would be sitting on the toilet with my MacBook on my lap, typing my dreams. We leave the parking lot in a bus driven from the cockpit in the rear, using the emergency exit door's window as a windshield. The engine, still in front of him, open to the air. Our steering wheel is a large captain's wheel. We bump into something and are deflected off the road into our campsite for the night. A big wood and gray building that looks recently renovated and sits adjacent to a large river. We want to hook the caravan to the nearby dock so the RV will be easier to park. The driver tries to accomplish this, but falls off the dock into the water. After that doesn't work, I tell the others, what we're gonna do is dump all the gear and get out of the caravan. What's your plan? You're not gonna like it. Sarah, the owner of the campsite, comes out to address us. She looks familiar to my entire party. She explains the rules of her property, the most important being, do not disturb the stone sculpture surrounded by willows and a sea of manicured grass. I go into her house to poop. The lighting in the bathroom is flickering. I tinker with the light switch, which doesn't seem to affect anything. I mess with the emergency floodlights on the wall near the ceiling, discovering they are a mask to hide a camera for recording people in the bathroom in the same way as The Bachelorette. The camera's SD card is labeled Vacation, Ring Pop Out to Trot. Just as I put the pieces together, my mom enters the bathroom. She too has figured out the house was filled with hidden cameras and came to rescue me. We return to the group, who are still listening to Sarah. We confront her together. We found the cameras and we're going to expose you to the world. Rodney Dangerfield came pulling up on the water in a boat made to look like a toy tugboat, which sits flat on top of the water. He stops and ties off to the small dock, which makes the toy boat appear much larger than it actually is. The caravan rolls away into the water. I don't react, figuring the crew is filming. Good thing too, as the production company had run out of money. The caravan that went into the water is actually a small model, misleadingly large because of its perspective in relation to the dock. Back on the road, we stop to use the bathroom. While in the truck stop, I overhear snippets of a conversation between a pair of traveling companions. The two frat boys who have claimed to just be traveling are actually pieces of shit. They are the ones that set those cameras up in the house. They have actually been candidly recording my entire journey. They have been posting everything straight to their YouTube channel. Most of their content is them pretending to be cool on camera. It's so cringy. One video is of me interrupting the video to explain to them, what you are doing is pointless. You aren't creating anything original. How dare you waste space on YouTube's server? There's no way you're gonna make a bunch of money from this. I'm stuck with my friends because our DNA test results came back revealing that we are a match. Let me tell you, I had planned on letting these 3 armed guards only carry cucumbers thinking, oh, maybe someone will play with them or eat the other's food. The guards periodically check on me, more so while I'm writing in my dream diary.